Welcome back to the garden, guys. Soggy and wet garden, it's monsoon season, and today we're looking at turmeric. I'm going to dig some up. Here we are. Quite easy to spot the turmeric from the surface with the leaves here. Got my trusty garden hoe. Now, really, you should be digging up the turmeric when the leaves have gone brown and withered away, but that was only a few weeks ago here, so I'm pretty confident this turmeric's going to be okay. Luckily, because of the rain, the ground's nice and soft, so it digs up easy. Usually this ground at the back of the house is as hard as rock, but okay today. Put the hoe down and have a look. Now, of course, when you're digging up anything in the garden, make sure you know what it is, especially if you're going to be eating it or consuming it in any way. Because as we know, things can be dangerous. But luckily, turmeric is very easy to identify. As I say, the leaves have that distinctive shape. And the root of the herb itself, well, as we know, it's that kind of vivid orange-yellow colour. I'll show you in a minute. Just dig some of this sticky mud off. Probably better to wear gloves because it's muddy and whatever. But as I say, I'm in the garden all day, so it doesn't really matter. Wash it off for you in a minute so you can see what it looks like. The thing is with turmeric, it keeps coming and coming, so it's a great crop. If you don't live in a warm enough country, of course, you can grow it in the greenhouse, grow it in a pot in the house, it'll grow. It needs to be between about 20 and 28 degrees. And there you go, you see it's that root. Wash it all off. It really is one of the kings of the herbs is turmeric, it's so good for you. Of course, you can use it in your curries, in your food, smoothies. I'm going to make some herbal tea with it today, which I'll show you. I call it turmeric turbo tea, if I can say it. Tongue twister. Easy to make and really good for you. But of course, as with anything like this, just stopping a minute, having a look. Yeah, that vivid orange yellowy colour. It stains your fingers, guys, so be careful. Wear gloves. Don't use your best pans. Keep it away from your clothes. I tend to prepare it outside as much as I can. Chop it up here. Make sure your knife's nice and sharp. Get rid of those little outside bits off first. You know, the roots sticking out. It's a bit fiddly to prepare, but it's like anything. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. So yes, use a chopping board that's dedicated for this kind of stuff. Don't use your best chopping board because you regret it. Unless you like yellow chopping boards. And your fingers, wear gloves, as I say. But if you're an idiot like me, don't wear gloves. But I don't have to work in an office or a place where people are going to look at my hands, so because it will stain your hands for a day or two. But as I say, I'm on the farm. There's only me and the family to see me, so it doesn't matter. So you chop it up. For the recipe today, you need about a spoonful of turmeric. It's quite powerful stuff. And like I was going to say before, always seek medical advice. I'm not a medical professional, but if you're on any kind of medication or anything, before you start using stuff like turmeric, go and have a word with your doctor or your medical professional, healthcare professional. Because it can have adverse effects with certain kinds of medication. You see, look at that. It's a beautiful colour, isn't it, turmeric? Distinctive. I've got some ginger in the garden as well, so I'll show you that sometime, what I do with ginger. Good thing is with the turmeric as well, just be careful with the knife, but it does scrape, the skin scrapes off relatively easy. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm going to boil it in a pan, but you want to get rid of most of the skin and most of the dirt. I'd say just a basic, you know, scrape it off till you're left with this vivid orange kind of root. It's great stuff, is turmeric. It's great, as I say, it's great in Indian curries, whatever. But today I'm making some tea. Because as we know, you know, turmeric, it's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant benefits, reduces joint pain, fights free radicals, aids digestion, and it supports heart health as well. Blood pressure, cholesterol, can lower those glucose levels, you know, that dangerous sugar levels. But of course, don't expect to use it once and everything be perfect. It just has to become a lifestyle habit. And of course, everything in the garden's organic, so it's nice and fresh and healthy. I say you can buy turmeric supplements, use turmeric powder, but there's just something satisfying about the real thing. But it is messy. So it's your choice. If you're prepared to you know, put the effort in, have a bit of mess, do it. If not, buy the things in the supermarket or the pharmacy, whatever. There you go, real fresh turmeric. Don't waste any, put it all in there. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now we're all prepared. The next stage is we'll get it in the pan. So we're inside that, well, it's like an outside kitchen, this one. It's not the main kitchen. Again, so if I make a mess, it doesn't matter too much. But roughly chop it. It doesn't have to be perfect. No particular size. Just release all that goodness out of there. Chop her up. See, sharp knives are better, but watch those fingers. I've lost a couple of fingernails. Spoonful there. Get it ready. Again, don't judge my pan. It's an old pan. Don't use your new pans, because not only do you get the yellow color, it can also leave a taste as well. So this is an old pan that I use. Obviously, I caught something in there cooking a long time ago, so it's like the turmeric pan, ginger pan, whatever. A couple of cups of water in here. I'm making what I call turbo turmeric tea. Predominantly, I use it for like joint issues, and it's not particularly bad, my joints, but it helps. Excuse the fogged up lens there. The GoPro didn't like that. So yeah, boil that up for 10 minutes. Then you've got some lemon juice there. Pepper. Some honey for the taste. And you need a carrier. So to get the most out of, put some honey in there. To get the most out of the turmeric, you need a carrier, which is like the fat. I use coconut oil. You could use olive oil as well, or even milk. And you need something to release the essentials out of the turmeric, and that's where the pepper comes in. So you need the pepper, and you need the fat basically. And I use coconut oil because I kind of like the texture. Mix all those bits up. Numbers wise, you can use as much as you like. I like it nice and peppery. And again, the honey's just a taste. It just gives it that bit of sweetness. Because it's not a beautiful taste. It's not bad, but it's not beautiful. But just think of the health benefits. Like I say, boil it down for 10 minutes, and then we need to strain it, because you don't need the turmeric now. You've got all the goodness out of it. Look at that disgusting pan. I'm really sorry about that. But as I say, it's an old pan. Bring it to your warts and all. This is real living. No sponsored pans on my channel. It's all the real stuff. And then you've got this cupful of goodness there. So that is just a pure turmeric tea there. And as I say, we pop in this mixture of the pepper, the honey, and the coconut oil. Coconut oil is really good, actually. Love it. Fogged up lens again. Please excuse that. Really fogged up. I don't learn, do I? Give it a mix, and that's it. So turmeric turbo tea. Still can't say it. Like I say, it's good for joint pain. It's an antioxidant. Fights free radicals, aids digestion. And in terms of what you want it to do, it depends on the time. You can drink it through the day, morning, night. I tend to make it and leave it to cool, drink it during the day. And just give it a try and see how it works for you. But as I say, seek that medical advice to make sure it's okay for you first. And there it is in the garden with some frangipani flowers for aesthetics. And that's my turbo tea there. Give it a try. You know, grow it in your garden, your greenhouse, or if you live in a warm climate, in your garden like me. There's just something special about growing herbs. It's really rewarding. Just from this humble little plant, you would never know what it can do. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that one. I hope it's been informative, and give it a try yourself. You know, it's something, herbal tea's the thing. It's lovely, and if you grow it yourself, it tastes even better. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. See you later.